there's 3 things we are going to memorize for our voice. These 3 practices are essential for getting the voice that we want. And another way you could say that is actually allowing the voice to sing in a sustainable manner so that you don't lose your voice, so that you're actually accessing the quality and the depth of your voice, so that you actually have the air supply to produce the sound that you want, etc. These 3 practices are, if this is all you learn in this training, I'd still be happy. Like, I'm just naming that. That's how important these things are, because these are going to allow your voice to function properly. Would you guys like to hear them, or should I just skip them? What do you guys think? All right, fine. I'll tell you. 3 practices. I'll go through them and then I'll explain them each in depth. Number 1, posture. If I take, say, a trumpet and I bend it in half like this and I try playing it, it will not sound very good. If I say I take a bass guitar and I bend it that way and I try playing it, it's going to be real awkward. It's not going to get the same acoustic sound. Same thing with the sitar or whatever the instrument might be. If I take a violin and I bend it and I try playing it, it ain't going to sound as great as it would when it's straight like that. Same thing with your voice and your vocal cords. When we're talking about the vocal cords, the larynx is literally muscles, tiny little itty bitty cute little muscles that, according to the shape they make, air goes through that shape and then creates a sound. And that's what singing is. So in order for the body to even produce quality sound, it's essential to have posture. Come back to that. The second thing is, repeat after me, full tank. Full tank. I like that more than breathing, because you say breathing, it's like breathing. What does that even mean? No, full tank of air. Don't let sound come out your mouth without a full tank of air. That means not like this. That means like this. Everyone take a full tank. Not a 75% tank, a full tank. Yes, that is what we're going to be doing. That's what's going to prepare the quality of the voice. That's what's going to allow that air to push through the vocal cords to create the depth of our voice. So full tank is number 2. And number 3 is open. Repeat after me. Open. Open up. So the first one's posture. Second is full tank. Third is open up. Posture, full tank, open. Let's say that a couple times together. Posture, full tank, open. 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 Yeah, drill that in. Now let's talk a little bit more about what's actually going on. I'm not going to talk so much about posture. You guys are like advanced yogis. But ultimately what we're meaning is, not only do we just want to sit up nice and tall, but this is the tendency when we sing, this is what the posture wants to do. So this is sitting up really tall with the posture. The voice wants to go la 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 la. When we sing, the tendency is to want to compromise our posture and sing like this, which is actually, I want you guys to literally look at my throat when I do this. Tell me if you could see the straining. Watch. You guys see those muscles firing? You guys see those? My sternocleidomastoids? Yeah, we don't want that. What that's literally doing is stretching and straining your vocal cords. You're gonna blow out your voice really easily. So when we talk about posture, you can imagine if you tied a little string to the crown of your head. Now, granted, the crown is here, not here. This is the tallest point of our body. If you can actually literally feel for it. It's literally comes to a type of not really a dome, but a tiny little tippity top, a little mountain peak on the head. If you really have trouble finding it, you could put a book here and put a book there, and then right where they meet, right at the top. And imagine if you had a little string there, you know, alfalfa, for those of you who've watched The Little Rascals, right? You got like a little alfalfa calic pulling you up to the sky. And this is how we want to sing. You see how I'm talking? This way, 90-degree angle. That's what I'm looking for. As soon as I compromise this angle here, la 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 la, I'm straining my voice. So in posture, sit up nice and tall, and let this be the highest point of your body. Notice as soon as if the hairline starts to compromise, this being the highest part of the body, notice that your posture is being compromised, okay? So posture, pretty simple. I'm happy to explain more if you guys want, but that's the main thing. Now, full tank, we're going to be doing a lot of breathing exercises because without the breath, there's no question of sound. Without the breath, there's no question of sound. In order for us to actually push the air through the larynx, through the vocal cords to produce the sound that we want, we need to be able to control certain aspects of our breath. We'll talk a lot about that. The main thing we're focusing on is a full tank. Do not open your mouth or do not let sound come out of your mouth without a full tank of air. I want you guys just real quick, just however you're naturally breathing, don't take a deep breath. I want you to just let a sound out. La, la. All right, take a deep, take the deepest breath of your life right now and let the exact same sound come out. La. What's the difference? Yes, I like that. The sustains more, great. Yeah. Yeah, longer, more power, louder. Yeah, that's it. All you got to do is take a deeper breath. Congratulations. Great to see you guys. See you next week. No, that's full tank. Don't let sound come out without a full breath of air. Number 3, open up. Everyone go like this. Ah, ah. Show us those pearly whites. Ah. Obviously, we don't want to sing like this. Hare Krishna. You can. I don't necessarily condone it. When I say open up, you could stretch by doing that with your jaw, but how wide can you naturally have your mouth when you're singing? La, 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 without locking the jaw like this. La. I want everyone to try to extend and lock your jaw where it actually like locks into place. Not like that. We don't want that. Just softer than that. La. Another aspect of open. Everyone, I want you to try to yawn. Oh. I want you to feel when you yawn. You know, in the back of your throat, you got your uvula, your little hangy ball. Around that is your oral sphincter. Now, this is going to be gross, but we're going to do it anyway. Check out my throat. This is when my sphincter is relaxed. It looks like this. When it's open, it looks like this. I want you guys to actually try. When you yawn, this naturally happens, where the oral sphincter stretches. I want you guys to try to feel that a little bit. I want you to try to feel it. At first, it might just be like this much, but a little stretch in the back of the throat. Anyone feeling that yet? You're feeling a little bit? Great. That when we say open, also create space. It's like if you have one of those loudspeakers, you know, it literally just goes like that, and it amplifies the sound substantially, right? We could do that with our voice just by creating a little bit more space. I want everyone to slouch and just like chill. Everyone cop a lean. Make a cool face. Yeah, what's up? Copping a lean here, right? Cop a lean. I want you to let a sound out. La. Something just like that again. La. It's cool as a cucumber here. La. Yeah. Now I want you to sit up as tall as possible. Letting this be the highest part of your voice. I want you to take the deepest breath of your life. I want you to open up and let that same sound out. La. That's what we want. Anyone notice the difference between copping a lean and sitting on? It's like night and day. Show me on your fingers, like how much of a substantial difference it is. Like 1 would be like hardly no difference. 10 is like, whoa, huge difference. Anyone feel? Yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple. These 3 things, we're going to drill them into the mind. So every time we sit down to sing, every time before we sing, we automatically go, before we let any sound out. Posture full take open. What is it? What is it? Posture full take open. Yep, PFO. Udi put down. When I say PFO, that's what we're talking about. Posture full take open. Again, tedious, Drill it in the mind. Bring it right to the point where it gets so annoying, and then right there, hold it right there before it gets so annoying. Like to the point where you never have to think about it for the rest of your life. That's where we want it to be. Otherwise, anyway, so much things that we could be thinking about at the same time. Let's get that to be second nature. Just like when you know, I don't know, brush your teeth. It's not like, how do I do this? Like this? Do I move my head? Do I move? No, you just like, you don't have to think about it. You're thinking about something else. What do we have for dinner, right? That's what we want. We want to the point where you're like, when you're driving, it's like, it's not like when you were 16, it's like, wait, what do I, which one is this for brake? Is this the gas? No, now you're just like, yeah, oh my God, yeah. And then they said that thing, right? And you're just driving, second nature, posture full take open. We want it just like that. Posture point, that's just something to play around with and get comfortable with. Same thing with open, like be dramatic with these things. Like be dramatic with the breath when you're practicing this at home. The first practice that you guys are going to be doing every day is you're going to sing at least for 5 minutes a day with a song, not playing any instruments. I want you doing anything but focusing on singing. So you literally put it on your computer, on your phone, put up a kirtan, or if there's a song you really want to sing, something like that. And I want you to play it at least 5 minutes a day. I want you to sing along with that and using posture full tank open. And notice if you compromise at all while you're singing, you just bring it right back up. This is creating like a type of muscle memory. Every day, at least 5 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks. The whole focus there is, you could close your eyes even, is you're focusing on keeping the posture nice and tall, this the top. Focusing on, before you're letting any sound out, take that deep, 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 deep breath, and then open up and be dramatic here. Because if you practice like this, it's gonna be a lot more natural when you're doing it like this. Whereas when this is new, this is really dramatic. Isn't that intense? I'm sorry if you have neighbors that this is disturbing. But like, all I'm doing right now is sitting up nice and tall, taking deep breaths and opening up. It's like a crazy difference, isn't it? The presence, even on a screen. I'm thousands of miles away from some of you guys. It's powerful. Posture full tank open. 5 minutes a day, that's the full focus. Be dramatic with it. Because if you practice this is a lot easier. Whereas if you just practice this, then all of a sudden, this will be the natural. Practice it really dramatically. What we want to do is, the way that this becomes easy is this and this. This and this. And then before you know it, you could do this. Right? But if it's just like, how do you do that? It's like, what? What is going on here? We're gonna get good. We're gonna get comfortable with the voice and using the voice, and then we're also gonna get comfortable with the harmonium, so that when we bring them together, we can do them together. Again, when I say at least 5 minutes, that means at least. Like, you do this for 30 minutes, you'll be blown away. One student in the first month's work of the posture full tank open, he was just like, I'm done. I feel like I have everything I need. And he was practicing like 30 minutes to an hour every day. His voice, he thought he was tone deaf. If anyone here thinks you're tone deaf, that's not a real thing. It just means we have to connect more. We'll get more into that later. If you think you're tone deaf, get that thought out of your mind. It doesn't exist. It's not such a thing. He was tone deaf, and now he's just like, without an issue, like he can actually sing the note and immediately find it and like that. So, I mean, this is not a trivial exercise. Posture full take open. Not trivial. It's essential.